Man, I'm suing.
I almost got rich today. Okay? Stop sticking your hand in the jar. You get, man, listen. I'm not, that, I told you yesterday, I was out of selling the call business. I'm going to talk about real, actual investing and trading strategy. But I just can't. Long Road to Profit, this is your host, JR. First things first, I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Please see the disclaimer in the description. We are back for another week and I am going to talk a little bit about resources. Resources are a big deal. We use resources to get information about investments. So we want to make sure that when we use resources, we're using reliable resources. And there's all kinds of different resources. Ones that cater more to fundamental investing, value investing, technical investing, or technical trading. Really, not really investing because you don't. I mean, you can call it that, but I like to use the term trading to talk about people who use technical analysis because they are typically traders, short-term duration, not looking for long-term holds or fundamentals to play out in the market. So I got a good one for you. I got a good one for you this week. We're going to talk about TradingView. So TradingView, man, I've been using TradingView for years now. And when I first started using TradingView, tradingview.com, there's a link in the description to go to the website. If you would like to subscribe to some of their paid programs, please use the link so I actually get credit for, like referring you there. TradingView, man, I was using that years ago and still use it as my primary charting tool. So when you talk about resources, if you are looking to make short-term trades, you're probably going to have to familiarize yourself with charting. Okay? And in charting, you can have tons of different indicators laid out across the chart if you are so inclined. I am not. I like a pretty simple and streamlined chart, but if you would like to have all kinds of different indicators and want to try to make an evaluation based off of these 10 or these 15, you can do that through TradingView. Now, you can't do it through the free program. The free program only lets you put so many indicators on it. So I think, and I got it here, and it's just a basic program. You can only you have to pay $14.95 just to put 5 indicators on your chart. So with the basic, you can only put 1. All right. But for me, I like a pretty simple chart. I don't need a bunch of technical indicators for what the kind of investing I do. What I like to do is to combine what I see in TradingView with stuff that fits into my overall investing hypothesis. So for something like, I've been talking about on my Instagram, I like steel manufacturers, commodities, products in general, miners, people who are in businesses that typically tend to be cyclical and, grow when our economy is growing. So we expect to see large growth this year. Those are companies I like. I don't just want to use the fundamental part, though, of why I like steel to make an investment decision. I would like to also see the price action line up with and pricing line up with my hypothesis. So I use one indicator on my chart that gives me a buy or sell signal. If something that fits my hypothesis then on the chart comes through and gives me a buy signal, then it's time for me to buy. If something is fits my overall negative outlook, if I'm bearish on a certain sector, like I might be bearish right now on certain segments of technology like Tesla, when the technical indicator gives me the indication to sell, then I want to be short to stock, okay, or short to future. So TradingView is a great tool to really use to kind of map out trades and to set up your charts. So the first thing that I noticed when I started using TradingView was how approachable it was. It's like super, super approachable. Very easy to access and intuitive to learn. Now, one of the built-in features of TradingView is that it uses PineScript for coding, so you can actually code in back tests for particular strategies that you may have. And just to give you an example of what that might look like, you may say anytime that a stock moves 1.5 times the standard deviation over the 50-day moving average, we want to, if it's outside, under, we want to buy. If it's over, we want to sell of the standard deviation. So you got to do it for both sides, right? Because there's a standard deviation for up and standard deviation for down. That's the kind of thing that if you wanted to take some time and program that trading idea, back test it over a certain period of time, and see if it actually bears fruit, you can do that through TradingView, and you can do that free through TradingView. Now, like I said, there's only so many indicators that you can use on the basic program. So likely if you really get heavy into it, you need to upgrade to the pro program. They got all the way up to a premium program where you can actually you can have private chats and all kinds of different cool things that you could do with it. I've never had the premium. I've only done the basic and the pro, and both of those worked out pretty well for me. I guess the issue is I'm not that technical of a trader, so I use mostly fundamental analysis and then technical analysis to give me entries. But if you, like I say, if you're purely technical, you would just absolutely love TradingView. One of the other key tools that TradingView gives you is it gives you ideas, and that's one of the things that can be difficult to find sometimes. You'll get stuck in a little bit of a rut when it comes to ideas about stocks or trades that you can make. And one of the cool things about TradingView is, all these different people are posting ideas about crypto, futures, stocks, commodities. All this stuff is up there, and you can basically get to see what other traders are thinking. Not to say that you would make a trading decision based on another trader, but the ability to see what other traders are doing is actually pretty cool, I think. So for me, using TradingView as a resource for ideas, using TradingView for charting, have been my probably the two biggest, and then the back test is a much smaller part of it because I'm a very, very beginner level coder. I've back tested a couple ideas, but after I kind of found the trading signal that I wanted to use, I pretty much just stick with that, and that's my entry and exit based on my fundamental analysis of the overall market. And I'm a swing trader, so I'm not day trading. Now, one of the other limitations that you may have, especially if you're day trading, is the charts for the free program at TradingView. They're only giving you up to a 1-minute chart. So a lot of day traders like to use 30-second, 45-second, charts. You can't get that with the basic program. So you would have to pay in order to do that. They also have some integration capabilities with particular brokers, so you can actually trade right on the platform. I mean, it's a pretty strong resource for active traders, and I would even say for active investors. Just the idea portion alone, and it allows you to do a stream or a broadcast and talk about your ideas and post your ideas, and other people can use them. So it really does a great job of building a community of traders that can communicate with each other and share ideas, while also building out a robust platform for you to do your technical charting. So in my opinion, it's a gold star resource. I think that's why this first video I wanted to talk about something that was absolutely something that you could use, and something that I use in my active trading. So if you haven't checked it out yet, make sure you take some time, go over to TradingView, play around with the charts a little bit. See if you can throw some indicators on there and get an idea of how the platform plays out. One last thing on the ideas. Another thing that's pretty cool about the ideas is when somebody posts an idea, and let's just say they say, I think we should be long or you should buy here. On TradingView, after a week, 2 weeks, a month, you can go back and see that idea still posted there and hit play and see what actually happened to the stock or security. Now, obviously, everybody's going to have times that they're right, times that they're wrong. But it's pretty cool to see, maybe with some accountability. You see these people on CNBC all the time. I mean, they mouth off and say, buy this, sell this, buy this, sell this. But how many people actually go back and check? TradingView actually gives you the ability to go back and check. So I think it's a strong resource for aspiring traders and investors. Something that you should definitely use. So if you got something out of this, click the TradingView link, sign up. Let me get the affiliate marketing credit for sending you over there. And oh, by the way, enjoy a great resource that all traders should use, at least on the free side. So this has been your host, JR, Long Road to Profit. I will see y'all next time.